Thanks so much for joining me for this 55-minute bar workout. We're going to start in the center, then we need to grab a light set of weights, so half a kilo or 1 to 2 pounds. Then we come to the bar before we come to the floor, so you also need a lovely yoga mat to sit on the floor. If you haven't met me before, my name is Andrea. I'm an osteopath, naturopath, nutritionist, ex-professional dancer, bar, yoga and adult ballet teacher, and I've taught bar for over 12 years in my studios in Australia as well as to countless people online. If you like today's class, please hit the like button, subscribe and the notifications bell to be notified of new videos that I release every single week. And if you'd like more of what I'm doing here, please download my free PDF and video series called Total Body Tone Up in Less Than 3 Weeks. You can find the link in the description section right below this video. All right, let's get into the workout. Coming into the center, we'll start here with our feet in parallel, a little soft bend through the knees, roll the shoulders back, feel that tummy scooped in and up, grow long through the spine, little side taps. We tap together, out together, tap and tap, lifting those arms up and down, modifying the arms low if you have any shoulder problems. So just staying away from anything that causes pain by modifying smaller range of motion. Step out, in, reach, 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 reach. Just starting to warm up the body with a little bit of movement to get us going first. Side, in, tap, tap. For 4, 3, we'll add on with a little step pull. Go step, pull, step together, step in, step together, step, pull, step together, step, pull, step together. Reach through those arms, working a little bit of cardio to get that heart rate up. Step together, step in, step, pull, step together, step, pull, step together. Out, in. Keep it going there, you're doing really well, warming up through that body. 2 more. And last one, pulse it out in parallel, pulse down. Tiny little parallel plie pulses. For 4, 3, open those feet out to first position, pulse it down, knees over toes, scoop up through that tummy. Small little first position plie pulses. Let's slow it down to second position. Step second, then to curtsy. Stepping back, same leg. Step out to second, nice and slow. Step back to curtsy. Arms placed second position. They come to first position. Knees over toes, and you're turning out from your upper thighs. Keep it going slowly out to second. Step back to curtsy. 1 more slow. And curtsy, let's tempo. We go second, curtsy back. Second, curtsy back. Out, in, we step out, in, last 2, get ready for the other side, nice and slow, we step second, curtsy back, nice and deep, open second, take a deep plie, back to curtsy, knees over toes, feel that rotation from your upper thighs, second, back to curtsy, let's flow. We go second, curtsy back. Second, curtsy back. Arms go second into first. Keep that plie going. So your back heel is lifted in the curtsy. Both heels are down in second position. Step, back, step, back. We go second, curtsy back. Second, curtsy back. Last 2. Next one, hold the curtsy. Let's pulse. Pulse it down. Down, holding those arms in first position. From here we slow it down, lift to retire, come to a front lunge, lift to retire, come to a back curtsy. The arms go through first, up to 5th, through first, out to second. Now that retire should be nice and high, which I can't do anymore, so try and bring that foot right up to your knee and down tempo. We come retire, curtsy front. Retire, curtsy back, lift up to the front, up, curtsy back, we come up to the front, up to the back, 1 more, up to the front, hold it here, shoulders back, let's start pulsing. So you should have your other foot behind you in the curtsy position now, back heels lifted. Let's slow it down here, we come retire, curtsy front, retire lift, curtsy back. Nice and slow with control, trying to lift that knee high, that foot higher than mine at the knee. and down. Couple more slow, lift up, curtsy front, one more slow, lift up, curtsy back, tempo. We come up and front, up and back, arms through to fifth and through to second. We come through to fifth, through to second, through to fifth. One more, hold at the back, let's pulse it down. 8 little pulses to finish our series here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake the legs out, grab a set of light weights, so 1 to 2 pounds, half to 1 kilos, and we'll come back to the center for some arms. Taking a little drink as you need it as well. So our feet will be in parallel, weights in the hands for some Spanish arms. Start bringing the arms high and low fifth with little broken wrists, imagining you're a Spanish flamenco dancer. We flick and flick, flick and flick. We come up, change, 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 change. Let's try it, tempo. Go switch, switch, switch. You'll have to make your range of motion smaller. Switch, switch, switch. Last 2, last 1. Bring the arms right out in front of the body. Let's flex those wrists up and down. We come up and down, keeping those weights in the hands. This starts to really work those forearm muscles, strengthening all the way. We want to work our whole body. Take the arms slowly out to the side while you're maintaining this wrist position up and down. Up, down, up, down. We come up, down, up, down, up, down, and then a full range of motion all the way up to fifth, all the way down, low fifth, up to the top, and down, wrist touch each time. Touch at the top, touch at the bottom, touch at the top, and touch at the bottom. We lift and touch, lower and touch, shoulders are back, lift up, and lower. Add a lunge to the side. So we lunge out as the wrist touch, come in as the wrist touch, down low. We lunge other side, and together. Lunge it out, and together. Lunge it out, and together. Lunge out, and together. Lunge out. Let's add a little wrap of the arms. So we go lunge with a wrap and wrap, come together. Other side with a wrap, wrap and together. Lunge out, wrap the arms. Like you've got a big Spanish skirt on, you're wrapping it around your body. Come together. We lunge out and wrap, wrap, come together. Lunge out, wrap, wrap, come together. Lunge out, wrap, wrap, come together. Lunge out, wrap, hold it together. One up and down again. Switch, switch. Add a little foot lift and hip side to side. We go switch, switch. So a little style. You're dancing, your inner flamenco dancer. Switch, 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 switch. We go switch, 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 switch. For 4, 3, straight back into rowing. Right leg steps back for 3, 2, 1, stretch up. So you're in a right leg behind lunge position. Coming up, we lunge down, back knee comes towards the floor, and up, down for 3, 2, 1, and up, down for 3, 2, 1, and up, down 3, 2, 1, come down and pulse it down, down, elbows are pulsing back, press, press, stay low here, puppet arms, we lift and lower, rotating at the shoulder joints. Keep the range of motion small if you need, and drop those elbows down a little lower if you need to modify. Up and down, up, down. Let's take a combo forward and back. We go forward, rock back, then an up and down. Up, down, again forward, row back. Up and down. Those legs stretch and plie down. Hold it here in the plie. Forward and down, up and down, forward and back. Up and down, last one. Step the feet together, little pulses in parallel, arms in first. Pulse it down. Pulse, get ready for the other side. Stepping back left leg. We go down for 3, 2, 1, and forward. So row those elbows back. And forward. Down for 3, 2, 1. Press forward. Down 3, 2, 1. Press forward. Down 3, 2, 1. Press forward. Down 3, 2. Let's pulse it at the bottom. Pulse down. Press those elbows back. Press, 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 press. 2 more puppet arms. Hold it low. We lift up and down. Feel that back knee nice and close to the floor. Scoop up through those abs still. Shoulders are back. Rotating in those shoulder joints. Up and down. Up, down. Let's take a combo forward and back. Stretch and back. Arms up and down. Forward and back. Arms up and down. We go forward. Back. Arms up. Down. Again. Forward. Back. Arms up. Down. Forward. Back. Arms up. Down. 1 more. And up. Hold it here. Rotate your body right forward. Arms rotate right behind you. Stretch the back leg. Bend the front leg into a tricep lunge position. Pulse those back arms up. Little pulses. Palms are facing upwards. Pulse those arms in, 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 in. Squeeze into the midline. Then take a combo up and in. Pulse up, squeeze in. Up, squeeze in. Up, squeeze in. Circles up and around. Lift up, around, and lift, lift. Lift those arms nice and high. Change direction other way. Circle up, around, and lift, lift. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Turn the palms to face inwards. Lift them a little higher. If you wish for the challenge, transfer your weight all the way onto the front leg. Lift the back leg up. Lift those arms a little higher again. Squeeze them there. Squeeze a little higher. We go for hammer curl, bend and stretch. We bend in and out. Hold those elbows nice and high. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Squeeze in, reach long and long. Last 2. Last one. Place that foot to the floor. Lift up through parallel retire. Feet together. Big shoulder roll. Take a plie again. Other side. Lift up through retire. Take the other leg to the back lunge. Have those palms facing forward. Feel that lovely long tricep lunge. Let's start pulsing those back arms up, 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 up. Lift up, up. Then squeeze into the midline. Squeeze it in, in, in. Squeeze in, in. Combo up and in. Up, squeeze it in. Up, squeeze it in. Up and in. Up and in. We go squeeze, in, squeeze, in, squeeze, in. Little mini circles up and around. We go up, around, up, around, up, around. Lift, lift. Change other way. Circle up, around, up, around. Long through that body still. Last 2, last 1. Turn the palms to face inwards. Transfer your weight onto your front leg for the challenge. Feel free to stay in the double leg lunge if you wish. Back leg can float off. Lift those arms a little higher. Squeeze them a little higher again, as high as you can for that challenge zone. Let's hammer curl from here. In, out, in, out, in, out. Bend and stretch. Keep those elbows lifted nice and high. Weight balancing on that front leg. In, out, in, out. We come in, out, in, out. Last 2, last 1. Bring the feet together. Big shoulder roll again. Heel and toe the feet all the way out to second position. Take a lovely deep second position here. Arms come through first. Open out to second as well. Place one hand on the waist, other arm stays in second. Let's start swimming. Arm presses back and forward. So rotate the palm, palm back, palm forward, and each time the arm presses back. Press back, press, 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 press. 8 more. Really rotating right from that shoulder joint. Lower the arm a little if you need for modification. Quick change, other side. Press, press, palm back, palm forward. Press, 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 press. Excellent. Press, press. 8 more of these. Rotate from the shoulder. Keep the plie nice and deep. Knees over your toes. Rotate from those upper thighs. Lift up through the abs. Last 2. Let's take both arms together. We press back. Press, 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 press. There you go. Press, 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 press. There you go. Back, forward, back, press. Last 4, 3. Come and take your temperature. Arms up, flick down, flick up and down. So the arms are in front of the body. Back of the palms to the forehead. We press and lower. Press and lower. Press, lower. Feel free to stretch those legs for a moment if you need and then come back into your plie. Lift, lower. Let's do alternating arms up and down here. So we go switch, 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 and switch, 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 switch. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch the legs, stretch the arms out, lower the arms down. Give those shoulders a little roll. Come back into your second position plie. Arms are out long. Let's start big circles. Up and down, up and down. The wrists can break with you, so the wrists lift up and lower down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Really big circles at the side. Up, down, up, down. Let's change other way. Circle up, down, up, down, up, down, up and down. 4 more. Again, keep the circles smaller and the arms lower if you need to modify. Let's take just one arm, the other arm on the waist. Change the circles. Up and down, up, down, up, reverse, up, down, up, down, up, down. Quick change, other arm. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Change other way. We go up, down, up, down. Last 2. Last 1. Reach both arms out to the side. Tiny little circles. Up, around, up, around, up, around. Lift, lift. Change direction other way. Up, around. Tiny, tiny little circles. Up, around. We'll do 8 more in each direction. Let's change. Up, around, and lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, change other way. Circle up, around, up, around. After this last one, don't drop the arms. 4, 3, we're going to hold them there. Just hold, reach. Take the plie a little deeper. Reach the arms a little longer. Take the plie deeper. 8 more counts. Hold for 8, 7, 6. Don't drop them for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Wriggle those legs in, shake the arms out, pop the weights down, grab a little drink of water to stay hydrated, and then we'll come to our bar. Okay, so at our bar, we'll start facing the bar, feet in a turned out first position. Hands resting gently on the bar. Let's plie. We go down, up, down, up. So knees over toes, heels pressing into the ground. Down, up, down, up. As you come up, lift up through those kneecaps. At the bottom, let's pulse down, 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 pulse down, down. Hold it there. Let's slow it down. Down an inch, up an inch. Tiny little movements. Still working that turn out from your upper thighs. Grow long through your spine. Last 2. Stay down low, heel lifts. We lift the heels and drop. Now if you need to modify, no heel lifts for you. Just keep doing little tiny pulses in that first position plie with both heels down. Otherwise, nice and high on those toes. Lift, lower, hold those heels high. Full range of motion plies down, up, down, up. So again, join in with the heels down if you need to modify. 4 more of these. Down, up, down, up. Last 2. Last 1, come down and pulse. Pulse down, down. Tiny little pulses. Press, press. Let's take 8 more here. Pulse down, 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 down. 4, 3, and slow it down from here. Down an inch, up an inch, down and up. Very small, tiny controlled movements. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Stretch all the way up. Lower the heels down. Stand in first position. Grow long and tall through the body. Shoulders back. We'll take tondus right and left. Open, out, in, out. So nice quick tondus pointing side to side. Using the foot on the floor. So really brush the foot on the floor. Point the toes on the end. Last 4, 3, 2. Land in second position. Plie down, up, down, up. Full range of motion plies. Down and up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Come down and pulse it down, down. Tiny little pulses. Last 2, let's hold it there. Slow it down an inch, up an inch, down. Here's time to think about your rotation from your upper thighs. Knees press over your toes. Go a little deeper, down, up, down, up. Stay low, heel lifts. We lift and drop the heels, lift and drop. Remember, if you'd like to modify, just stay on flat feet and take little pulses. Heels lift, lower, lift, lower. Last 2, keep those heels high. Let's pulse it out here. Pulse down, down. So you can always pulse with the heels on the ground for 4, 3, 2. Slow it down, down an inch, up an inch, down and up, down, up, down, up. 4 more. 3, 2, and we'll pulse it out again. 8 pulses. Pulse down, 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 down. For 4, 3. Again, we slow it down. Down an inch, up an inch, down and up, down and up, down and up. We have 4 more. And 3, 2. Staying there. Don't move. 8 count. Static hold, isometric hold. Actually, let's make it 16 counts. Another 8 from here. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, into full range of motion in 2, 1. We plie down, stretch up. As you stretch, lift those kneecaps down and up, down and up. We have 4 more. And 3, 2, last 1. Lower the heels, heel and toe the feet in together. Shake those legs out, turn side onto the bar, feet in parallel. On flat foot, the outside foot comes and touches at the ankle. In a little coup de pied in parallel, we take plie to releve. So plie down, stretch the leg, rise up and lower down. Plie, stretch at a rise and lower. Plie down, stretch, rise up, lower. Plie down, stretch. Can we take that in one movement? So it goes down all the way up. Plie down, releve. If you can't take the releve, if it's too challenged, just do a bend and stretch, which is still strengthening that standing leg, making sure your hips are nice and square and not dipping out at the side on that standing leg. Down, releve. Plie down, releve. Last 2. At the top, releve, single leg. We touch the heel, lift the heel. Down and up. So now just cutting out the plie. 4 more like this. If it's too strong, just take little plie pulses. Down, up. Last 2. Have the foot down flat. Other foot is at the ankle. Shoulders are back. Tummy's in. We're taking our forward and back rehab lunges. So the outside leg goes forward. Here we go. Forward and stretch up. So the standing leg does a plie and comes together, nice and controlled. The body stays upright as the leg goes forward and together. The back body goes forward as the leg goes back and comes together. Now you're really concentrating on that standing leg, that the knee doesn't wobble in and out, but it stays in lovely alignment. We go forward with a plie and up. Leg goes back with a plie, control the knee and up. We go forward and up. Leg goes back and up. This is a beautiful rehab exercise that I give to a lot of my clients if they've got weakness through the glutes and the low back. Doing this with control. We go forward, keep that knee nice and stable, no wobbles, really controlling it nice and smooth, and together. We go forward and together. We go back and together. We go forward and together. Last one, back and together. Pulse it in parallel. Let's pulse it down, 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 down. For 4, 3, open out to first position. Rock on those heels. Down, down, down. We're getting ready for second position cardio, taking it nice and slow to start with. Step out to second, front tendu point. Step to second, front tendu point. 2 more slow. We go second, front tendu point. Just make sure that toe comes just in front of the nose, doesn't overcross. Tendu point. Let's tempo. Plie down and point. Down, tendu point. We go plie and point, plie and point. We have 4 more and 3. Last 2. Get ready to slow it down again to retire. Plie down, retire, lift. Try and lift that foot nice and high. Remember, I have to keep mine low, but you can go higher. So foot right to the knee for you, unless you're modifying like me. We go down and up tempo. Plie down and lift, down and lift. Deep plie. So the deeper that plie, the more cardio element you will get and all those beautiful benefits. Down and up. Last 2. Let's slow it down to front attitude sweep. Plie down, sweep to front attitude, leading with your heel. Knee goes back and sweep. 2 more. So you're turning out from your upper thighs as you sweep it forward to front attitude. 1 more slow. Sweep tempo. We plie down, sweep it forward, down and forward, down and forward, down. 4 more. We go down, sweep it forward, down, sweep it forward. Last 2. Let's slow it down, second to curtsy. We go second, curtsy with a big reach up and over. Plie down, big curtsy reach. 2 more slow. Lovely deep second plie, deep curtsy, back heels lifted. Plie down, curtsy over, let's flow. We go down, reach it over, down, curtsy over, down and reach, down and reach. We have 4 more. Reach, 3, reach. Last 2. Let's slow it down to a combo. So plie down, front tendu point, plie down, retire, lift, plie down, front attitude, sweep it up, and then the curtsy, plie, curtsy over to tempo. We go down, tendu point, down, retire, lift, down attitude, then the curtsy, tendu. We go down to the tendu, down to the retire, and up, attitude at the front, then curtsy over, front tendu, retire, front attitude, curtsy over, again, front tendu, retire, lift, attitude, hold the curtsy over, let's pulse the body, pulse, down. So you're in that curtsy position, lovely deep pulses. Last 2, last 1. Sweep that leg all the way around to the front, so change position of the curtsy, pulse it down, down, down. 8 more, their shoulders are back, back heels lifted, so the inside leg is at the back. For 4, 3, rotate around to second position, little pulses in your second, down, down, down. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel then toe those feet together. Take a little drink if you need between sides. And we'll stand facing the other way, one hand on the bar, standing on one leg. The outside leg is lifted to a low little coup de pied position. Single leg plie releve, slowly, plie, stretch, rise up, lower down, plie, stretch, rise up, lower down. plie, stretch, rise up, lower, down, plie, stretch. Take this in 1 count, down and up, up, plie, releve, down and up. We have down, up, down. Keep that knee nice and smooth and controlled, not floating in and out. Hold it up, heel taps, tap and up. So single leg releves, pulling up from those kneecaps. Lift, down, up, down, up, down, up. Last 2. Last one, lower the heel down. Lift up through the tummy for our forward and back rehab lunges. Lunge forward, legs come together. Lunge back, the body goes forward and come together. Plie forward and together. Plie back. Now watch that standing leg, the knee doesn't wobble in and out. You're really trying to control it in a nice straight track. No wobbles, out and up. We go forward and up. Lunge back. Keep scooping up through those abs. Lunge forward. This is really done with control for this movement. Lunge with the leg at the back and up. One more lunge to the front and up. Bring those feet together. Pulse in parallel. Pulse it down. Down, down, pulse down, down. Open those toes out. Rock on your heels to first position. Pulse it down, down, down. Second position, cardio on the other side, starting slowly to go. Second, front tendu. We go second, front tendu. 2 more slow. Deep plie, front tendu point. Deep plie, front tendu point. Tempo. We go plie and tendu. Down, front tendu point. Plie, point. Plie and point. 4 more. The deeper that plie, the more cardio element. Last 2. Then let's slow it down to retire. Plie down, retire lift. Plie down, retire lift. 2 more slow. Plie down and lift. Plie down and lift. Tempo. We go down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep that knee nice and high. Foot to the knee if you can. Otherwise, modify with me if you must as well. Down, up, and then front attitude, nice and slow. Plie, sweep that leg forward, leading with your heel. Plie down, and the knee presses back. Plie down, sweep it forward, straight standing leg as you come up. Deep plie and lift. Tempo. We go down, up and down, up. We go down, up, down, up. We have 4 more. Lift. 3, lift. Last 2. Get ready, slow it down to curtsy over. Plie down, curtsy reach. Lovely deep second. Deep curtsy, reach that body sideways. Down, reach it over. Plie down and reach. Tempo. We go down, curtsy over. Deep plie, deep curtsy, back heels lifted in the curtsy. Down and over. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Let's slow it down for a combo. Here we go. Get those brains on. Plie, front tendu point. Plie down, retire lift. Next one's our front attitude sweep and lift. Then our curtsy, plie, curtsy over. Tempo. We go second, front tendu, then retire. Then attitude sweep, then curtsy over again. Front tendu, retire lift. Attitude sweep, curtsy over again. Front tendu point. Retire lift, attitude sweep, curtsy over. 1 more set. Front tendu, retire lift, front attitude. Hold the curtsy. Let's pulse it there. Pulse down, 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 down. Pulse down, down, down. This back leg comes up, big semicircle. Take it to the front. Take the curtsy down. Pulse it down. Down, so a curtsy again, inside leg is back. 8 more pulses down. Rotate from those upper thighs, nice and deep. Then turn around to second position, pulse in second, pulse it down, pulse, pulse. Traveling heel and toe plies to bring those toes in. So rotate parallel pulses now. Each time we'll sneak the heels or the toes in a little bit. 2 more, now bring the heels in. Pulse down, down. So very small, deep pulses at the bottom end of your register. 2 more, toes come in. Pulse down, 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 down. For 4, 3, then the heels come in. Pulse down, 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 down. For 4, 3, 2, toes come in. If they're not quite together, step the feet right together, pulse it in parallel. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay there, plie down. Open your toes to a very narrow first, about 3 inches in between your toes, or about 10 centimeters, very small. Lift the heels off so they've just come off the floor, keep them connected. Stay in your plie. You might need to wriggle a little bit away from your bar, but C-curve your body over. The weight should be not hanging back, but just staying over that bar there, and we hold, hold. Scoop up through the abs, round through the body. If you have a solid bar, you can pull back off the bar as well, but otherwise leave your weight over your feet to stay on your chair or your kitchen counter, whatever you've got there at home. Holding that C-curve scoop. Let's move it down and up an inch. We go down an inch, up an inch. It's our last bar exercise. We're just going to burn it out here a little bit. 4 more of these. We go down, up, down, up, down, up, and an 8 count hold again. Just hold, go a little deeper, hold it there. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up, shake those legs out. Well done. Have a quick drink. We'll take a stretch at the bar. So stretching through our quadriceps. On one side, take a little balance challenge, one hand off the bar, lengthening through the whole body. And sweep that leg around in front to a pretzel stretch, sinking down into your pretzel, releasing through your glutes. And release. Take a quadricep stretch on the other side, knees together, pelvis lifts up at the front. Drop the tailbone down at the back, and then lift one arm off for a balance challenge. Release there. Bring the other leg, same leg around to the front for a pretzel stretch. And release. Step one leg back to a hip flexor lunge. So your back knee may or may not touch the floor, whatever you prefer. Check your front shin is vertical. Same arm as back leg does a big sweep up and slightly over the body for a beautiful release and stretch there. Stepping the legs together, other side, step it back. Knee on or off the floor, whatever you prefer. Front shin is vertical. Same arm as back leg, big sweep up, slightly up and over the body. Really feeling a stretch down the front of that hip, of that leg that's at the back. And come up from there. Okay, grab a mat. We'll come down to the floor. A little bit of arm work, some core work, and our stretch. So we'll start sitting on our bottoms for some tricep dips, hands behind us, fingers facing towards our bottom. We'll dip down and up. Let's go. Bend and stretch. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend and stretch. Tracking those elbows right behind you. Open across your collarbones, so proud chest. One more, let's pulse it down. Pulse down, 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 pulse down, down, and we slow it down here. Down an inch, up an inch. Tiny little movements. Down, up, down, up. We have 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Shake those arms. We'll take a second set. If you wish, you can lift your bottoms all the way off. Keep them nice and high. Otherwise, like me, keep the bottom on the floor. Let's go. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend and stretch. So track those elbows back, open across those collarbones, full range of motion. Down, up. We'll go down in 3, up in 1. Down for 3, 2, 1, and up. Down for 3, 2, 1, and up. Down for 3, 2, 1, and up. Down for 3, 2, down in 1, up in 3, down in 1, slowly up, 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 down in 1, slowly up, up, up. 2 more like that. If you've got your bottom off and you need to lower it down to modify, feel free. Last one. Up and release. Beautiful. Rotate around, push up position. Fingers facing slightly inwards, hands under your shoulders, on your knees. If you're crazy, you can go on your toes. If not, come on the knees with me. Bring the body to a forward, beautiful plank position. Let's go down in 2 counts. Down for 2, push up for 2. Keep your bottom with you so you're traveling down nice and slow. And if you need to keep this range of motion very small, take it really small until you get stronger. Down for 2 and up, single counts. We go down, up, 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 down. Come down and pulse. Pulse it down. Tiny pulses, just 8 of these. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and press back to child's pose. Come forward. We'll take a plank either on your hands or on your elbows, on your knees or on your toes, whichever you prefer. Hold the plank position wherever you are. Lift up through the abs, squeeze your glutes, feel your shoulders rotating outwards in the socket and keep holding. 8 more counts. We hold, 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 hold. For 4, 3, into little heel dip side to side. Hip dip, side to side. Drop, drop, switch, switch. 8 more. Switch, switch, switch. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose back. Come forward again for another set of push-ups. So on your knees, on your hands, toes if you dare, fingers slightly facing in, down in 2 counts. Let's go. Down for 2, 1, up for 2, 1, down for 2, 1, up for 2, 1, down for 2, 1, up for 2, 1, down for 2, 1, up for 2, single counts. We go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 8 pulses at the bottom. Pulse it down, 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 down. For 4, 3, 2, child's pose back. Come forward for one more set of planks. So in your plank position, on your hands, on your elbows, on your knees, on your toes, whatever you prefer there, hold the plank. Now, if you're on your toes, we'll take some knee taps in one moment. If you're on your knees, just keep holding there. Let's go, knee tap, right, left, right, left. Or if you're on your knees, you can take hip dips side to side again like we did just in the last round. Switch those knees. We go switch, switch for 4, 3, and then a plain count. Hold in the center. Don't move, just hold. Squeeze up through the tummy, squeeze the glutes, rotate outwards from the shoulders. Last 2, last 1. Release back to child's pose. And coming up, sweep around onto your back, knees bent up for a C-curve punch. Fists are made in your hands, elbows pressing on the ground, fists up towards the ceiling. C-curve punch does a punch up and lower down with control. Other side, punch up, lower down with control. And your C-curve scooping the body as you come up, lower down. We come up, lower down. One more slow, lower down, let's tempo. We come up and down, up and down. Up, down, up, down. We come up, down, up, down, up, down. Really using that elbow to press you into the floor as you come up, down, last two, last one, lower down. Hug those knees into your chest. Reach the legs up to the ceiling for helicopter changement. Lower them down somewhere between 90 and 45 degrees, wherever your challenge zone is. Turn the legs out. Turned out position. Let's take 4 little changements. Cross, 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 cross. Then a big helicopter. Circle around. Other legs in front. 4 changements. Cross, 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 cross. Helicopter round. Change, other leg in front. We go switch, changement, switch, 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 helicopter round. Trying to keep those legs towards 45 degrees for the change, for the challenge. Switch, switch, helicopter round. And coming back together. We go switch, 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 helicopter round. Let's take 2 changements, 2, 2, 1, and then a quick change together again. It goes 2. 1 and change in 2. It goes 2, 1. So a little smaller helicopter and 2, 1 and change around. 2 more. 2, 1, change around. And 2, 1, change around. Hug those knees in. Hands behind your knees, rock up to sitting, and then come around to lay on your tummies for some prone lifts. So the hands are flat, forehead resting on the back of your hands, legs are parallel, stretch and point your toes. Lift the legs up and down, up and down. So it's a very small movement, working the whole back extensor muscles of the body, little prone lifts. We come up, down, then we add on up and open, up, open, out, close, in, lower, down. Up, open, out, close, in, lower, down. Up, open, out, close, in, and lower. Lift, open, close, lower. Lift, open, close, lower. Lift, open, close, lower. 4 more. Lift, open, close, lower. 3 to go. And lower. 2 more. Open, close, lower, last 1, and close, lower down, child's pose back. Excellent. Last exercise, come onto our hands and knees. We're taking lunge overs on the floor. So let's take this down to our elbows. So elbows on the floor, right underneath our shoulders. One leg lifts off behind you and start pulsing up behind. Everything's completely parallel. Little pulses up, 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 pulse, lift, lift, tap the floor and up. We tap down, lift it up, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, down, up, down, up, down, up. We'll tap open to the side. So tap side to the back and tap, to the side and tap, to the back and tap. If the side movement is too strong, just keep that leg at the back doing the same little movement. To the side, to the back. Bring it to the side again. Hold it here, lift it up. Little pulses at the side. Pulse up, up. That same arm as leg, you may like to lift that up onto the hand or stay on the elbow, whatever works for you. Lift, lift. Let's do side tap and lift to finish. On this side, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 more. You can do it. The small movements, or else keep that leg behind you, which is slightly easier. Last one. Lower down. Come to your child's pose again. Well done. We've got the other side, and then we are done and into our stretch. So come forward, prop up on your elbows. Other leg comes out behind you. Start pulsing that leg up. Up. Little pulses up. Up. Pulse up. 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 And lift. Left. Let's go for a tap and lift. Tap it down. Lift it up. Tap and lift. Tap. Lift. Tap. Lift. We have 4 more. 3, 2, and then a side tap. We tap side, lift back and tap. to the side tap, to the back tap, side tap, back tap, side tap, back tap, side tap, back tap, side tap, back tap. Bring it to the side, lift it off and start pulsing. Lift, lift. Same arm as the leg can come up onto that hand if you wish. Otherwise, stay on the elbow. Little pulses up, up, up. Last 4, 3. Go for a tap and lift to finish. Here we go. 8 moves to go. Lift, tap and lift. Down, up, down, up. We have 4 more. And 3, 2. Last one. Child's pose. Well done. That was a hard class, so we'll take a 5-minute stretch and then we'll be done. So in a beautiful long child's pose with those arms extended out in front of us, walk the hands over to one side and allow the hips to fall off in the other direction. So you're getting a big side body opening. And then walk the hands over to the other side, hips fall off in the other direction as well. Beautiful big side body opening. Walk back to the center with the hands up onto your 4-point kneel. And we'll thread the needle. So inhale, one arm lifts all the way to the ceiling, and then exhale, duck that arm underneath the other, resting onto your shoulder and getting a beautiful stretch through the shoulder blade, the back, that upper back stretch. And then release that hand back down. Let's take the other arm. Inhale all the way up to the ceiling, and exhale, duck that arm underneath, resting down onto your shoulder if possible. Beautiful big shoulder stretch. Use that hand that's on the floor to press into the ground, and that will just take a little deeper rotation for you on the stretch. Replace the hands. Come down onto your tummies, elbows out to the side, and then pop one hand up onto your fingertips, and that same foot rotates up and over. So you're getting an opening through the front shoulder now with a twist up and over of the body. And then release down onto your tummies again, and then other side, up and over, pressing up onto the fingertips to release through the front of your shoulder on the other side. Enjoy that beautiful stretch there. Then come back onto your tummy, place your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes under, and then we'll walk our hands forward a tiny bit to come up to a downward facing dog. Start pedaling through those feet, releasing through the hamstrings, the back of the legs, the back of the calves. And then press out of your shoulders to lengthen that whole spine and arms as well. Once you've done that, press the chest through between the shoulders, and then walk the feet up towards the hands nice and slowly. So you can come to a gentle cross-legged position and then bring the legs out in front of you. Bring one foot in towards the knee, and then walk the hands down on the other side, holding onto your foot for a beautiful half forward fold. So it's like a tree pose, but then folding forwards on the ground. And then walk the hands back up. We'll change the legs. The other leg comes bent, the other leg stretches out, walking down. And then walk the hands back up. Take both legs out in front of you. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward over both legs for a lovely long hamstring stretch. Allowing the body and the head to relax forwards. From here, walk your hands back up. Come around to a seated position or whichever way is comfortable for you. And we'll stretch out our hands. So place your palms towards you and then press forward over your wrists. And then release. Place the palms away from you and press forward over your wrists. And release into a neck stretch. Hand onto one side of the head, stretching over. Getting a lovely opening on the side of the neck and then the other side. Stretching that neck over, beautiful big opening down the side of the neck and the trapezius muscles. And then both hands behind the head, let the weight of the hands and the arms bring your head gently forward for a flexion stretch, and then around the whole body all the way over into the spine to get a big deep flexion rounding stretch of the whole neck, spine and back. Open the arms out, big stretch up, reach the arms like you're waking up first thing in the morning, big morning stretch. Well done. See you next time. Well done, that was a long, hard class. You've done such a great job. And remember, if you like what I'm doing here, please hit the like button, subscribe, and the notifications bell. And then if you'd like more of what I'm doing here, please download my free PDF and video series called Total Body Tone Up in less than 3 weeks. Remember that link is right below this video in the description box. All right, I'll see you next time.